in the morning.
Nothing.
So golden. Oh yeah. Breathing slowly.
Hi, Onati.
This video is dedicated to Onate, my pet chicken that passed away of old age earlier last week at the time of recording this voiceover. I got her when I was 14 years old and she lived for 5 years, and I love her so much. I miss you, Onate, and rest in peace.
What are you doing today, girl?
Okay, back to the video. Last week was recess week, so basically I just stayed at home and did professionally nothing. And I uploaded 3 YouTube videos. Anyway, this week is going to be a mega productive week. Why? Firstly, because I have 2 tests that I haven't studied for. Secondly, because I haven't edited the 2 videos that I'm supposed to upload this week. So yes, that is my productive week. I hope you enjoy this vlog. Thirdly, it's Charlotte's birthday this week and I haven't planned what I'm gonna do. I was gonna make a cake for her originally, but then I overslept this morning and I was feeling very overwhelmed by everything I had to do. And I already spent like $200 on her birthday gift this year. So I texted her and I was like, girl, you're not getting a cake anymore from me. And she just said, haha lol, okay. So come with me on a productive week, including Charlotte's birthday. Anyway, in the intro, that is Onate, my pet chicken. I used to have 3 pet chickens, Atomic, Fluffy Cloud and Onate. But last year, Atomic passed away, and recently, like about 2 weeks ago, Fluffy Cloud passed away. So now we only have Onate left. So that's very sad, and 2 of them were buried. This is my lunch, and it's a very healthy looking lunch. Good day. I'm low-key late for class, but today is really hot. Sunscreen! Okay, sunscreen is done, so I'm gonna use the free pudding pot. Alright, this is a look. Let's go. It's so hot. It's really hot today. And I haven't even left the house yet and it's so hot already. So I feel like once I leave the house, it's gonna be really bad. I already took Panadol and I still feel like shit. Today was a very fun lesson as our professor was teaching us how to catch people's attention even in making educational content, which provides context for these questionable myths on the board. Good afternoon, gang. Today I'm with this guy.
Hello everybody, this is Dave.
We also got stopped to do a street interview. I answered the question, are robots friends with humans or something like that? And I recently found out that I ended up on the Singapore Writers Festival Facebook. So that's really cool.
I'm having a very interesting dish today and she taught me how to buy mala today.
Yes, hi.
I'm in Starbucks and today we are locking in because today is a productive vlog. So let me tell you what I'm doing right now. This is lockdown browser. So I'm looking at the feedback from a practice quiz that we did last time so I can revise for the paper that is on Wednesday. Charlotte bought me a Madeleine. What? It's really hot. But I had to vlog it.
You can vlog later when it's cool, right? What's the difference? Like, they can feel the heat through the camera, right?
Wait, it's really hot. It's really hot. My fingers are burning. Good morning, world. Today I had a morning economics and society class, which was 2 hours long, followed by lunch with my internship friends. Do you know that I'm supposed to be having a really productive week this week?
How's it going? It's Tuesday.
Well,
How's it been going?
the productive week was okay productive, and I have a test tomorrow.
On what?
So essentially it's English, and I'm an English tuition teacher, so I'm hoping it will come out good. Last year while I was studying for GP, because I was revising arts, like the arts space, like that was the topic that I chose to study for GP. I was like looking up information about that Samsui woman person, and the artist drew a lot of flack from either the government or like the general public. I'm not very sure. I will correct this and put the article in the description. And then I think they had to get rid of the cigarette that the Samsui woman was holding. But I am glad to see that they did not remove the cigarette. So that's very nice. I just left Glennis, so now I'm going to find a cafe to hang out and study before I meet Charlotte. The weather today is really nice. The last few days, right, the weather has been either like really warm or really sunny, breezy and not humid. So today is one of those sunny, breezy and not humid days, to which I'm grateful for. By Glenys' recommendation, I navigated to this cafe to squeeze in a mini study session. The cafe is very aesthetically pleasing, although the main seats are outside the cafe. However, it was sheltered, so I was quite happy to sit outside. Every time I go to cafes, since I'm not a big fan of caffeine, usually I just order the cheapest item on the menu, which is usually a single shot espresso, and then I treat it as a rental for the table spot. Usually it doesn't exceed $4, so that's a good hack if you want to save money while studying outside.
I quite like the vibe of this cafe. It's very warm outside, so I like it. And inside is very cold, but then there aren't a lot of seats, so that's not as good. So I don't think this is a study type of cafe, but it's good for like a I need to sit here and do work for 1 hour type of cafe. It's a very big table, so that's great. They also provided water, so that's a good thing.
This is how I study for tests with ChatGPT Pro, which I only subscribe to for this month to maximize my midterms month. Firstly, I upload as much material as possible to ChatGPT, then I give it a prompt with what I need to be able to do with the material. So for example, apply concepts or memorize. And then I ask ChatGPT to test me on exactly what I need to know with reference to the content, which helps me do a refresher on the content with built-in active recall.
Good day, world! We just had a really good dinner. You might be wondering why. It's because... You have to tell them why.
It's my birthday on Thursday.
Yeah!
And my birthday dinner.
Did you like the birthday dinner?
I did. It was really yummy. Thanks, girl.
Was it?
Yeah, she was.
Guys, this is the average day in the life of a uni student with no friends. We're going karaoke. This is so amazing.
Hello vlog, we just did karaoke. And it was a great session. It was 1 hour and it was on Charlotte because I paid. I fumbled the bag. Since I reached home, I was at home, I read a book. So that's great. I read this book, I read half this book. I finished the book, The E-Myth Revisited. I started putting together the video clips from my Finland trip, which was almost a year ago, and I haven't started studying. And it's 9:50 and the test is tomorrow, and I'm actually getting stressed out, but it's okay because I can do something about it. So now I have 2 things to do. The first thing to do is I have tutoring tomorrow. So I tutor this P4 kid and I tutor him English. So I need to prepare his worksheets because I customize worksheets. And then secondly, I need to study for the test that is tomorrow. And that is my last test of the week because I had the other one today afternoon and it didn't go well. I barely finished it. But yes, that's all. We will do our best. I will write down everything I have to do on this notepad and lock it.
This kind of stress and this kind of procrastination is something that honestly I would do during A-levels. And during A-levels, I know it's kind of rich of me to say, but it's honestly fine because I wouldn't do it during the actual exam period. I'll do it like before like a test or term test or things like that.
I spent like the whole day reading manga and I have an exam on Monday, but then everyone else doesn't have an exam on Monday, right? So no one else is studying. So I felt super not motivated. So I read manga.
And then my mentality to it will be like, it's fine, I'll just do my best. And I really would just do my best, and so I wouldn't panic because that test in the grand scheme of things means nothing, right? The only thing that actually matters is how much I get for my A-levels because it's a final exam type of thing. I'm gonna make myself Milo. Okay, my Milo is done. Okay, let me show you how I prep my worksheets. Okay, so the first thing I do is I type out the entire composition that my student did. And then I will split them all into sentences. Then after I split them into sentences, I will see if there are any grammatical or sentence structure issues. And then I will correct it, put it at the back of the paper, back of the worksheet, and then put lines there, and then I'll bracket it like as like 2 errors. Then maybe there are 2 errors. And then the student has to correct their own mistake. So then at the back, I also prep an answer key with the help of ChatGPT so that they can go back and revise. So this is what it looks like. So the front page will be the questions, then the back page has the answers. And I prepped 2 this time because last week I did 1 and we finished 1 like halfway through. So I did 2 so that we can cover these 2 papers during tomorrow's lesson. Now I'm going to be studying for my very, very graded exam tomorrow. I'm doing this thing where I give it questions and then ChatGPT will feed me questions and then it
looks at my answers and assesses them. So this is what I do when I need to crash course all this information into my head and squeeze it into my head rather than reading. Very good method of active recall.
모든 걸 사랑이라 불러 난 그냥 그 자리에서 있었을 뿐
I just had the worst paper ever, but the joy of school is not the exams, it's the experiences. So it's fine that I didn't do well for that paper. Apparently, the very lowest that the prof will give us is B+ anyway. So it doesn't really matter that I did badly because I will get B+. So now I'm officially done with both midterms for this week. Also today in the school, the SMU aircon was way too cold. So it's like outside is really hot, inside is way too cold. So I got a headache. Anyway, look at my dinner. This is pasta smoked duck, I believe. So evidently, this is the smoked duck.
I'm going to be editing my video. So that's the plan right now. Yeah, and I'm officially done with all my midterms. So I can relax for like the next couple of days before I need to start doing school-related things again. Also, I didn't update y'all, but yesterday, a book that I bought arrived! Feel Good Productivity by Ali Abdaal. So I was reading this book while having a headache about how feeling good makes you more productive. So that was ironic because I wasn't feeling good. I was actually feeling very unwell. But now I'm feeling great. You can expect a vlog of me going to see Ali Abdaal. I am glad to announce that I have posted my video. It's up!
울리던 그 목소리 작은 떨림마저 이젠 사라지네
I'm going to school now and I'm late. As usual, low-key.
1 liter club. Doesn't matter as long as PNG, you should be able to get it to your album.
After training, I rushed to meet Death Row to watch Demon Slayer in concert. If you watch my uni dorm move-in vlog, you will know that I'm a big fan of Demon Slayer, so I was so excited to watch this. This was a good end to a hectic and productive week. See you next time!